patronage from some of the obedient that he used to have as his supporters, who are now kind of like firing him. Because like this doesn't really make any sense. You get what I mean? Like you can't really pinpoint to where things goes wrong. I think it's only because of the obedient who are not leaving him, giving him any breathing space. So he decided to just take it on Obi himself. But it's so ridiculous. It's vile. Something I can't describe. So
the unfortunate part for me is that people keep taking the bait.
Yeah,
that's the part that even pisses me off. So much attention, you know. He puts up his trash on Twitter or and then people and you know him attention. Honestly, if people could just ignore him entirely, if it will make sense, you know, it's my God, it's annoying. It's annoying. One more thing, Oga, is you know, this attempted coup, if I may call it, by Onidiri and her fellow soldiers. Honestly, and I find it. When I was watching, you know, what you put out there, it was disgraceful, Baba.
You go just
it was disgraceful, as in
Yorubas are smart people now. How they go come arrange?
I don't know.
Like this? Like is this even like?
As in no strategy, nothing, no tactics, nothing. Just took themselves out there just to be arrested.
By Amotekun.
You know?
I actually thought they were arrested by the military. Amotekun don't move, Papa. Now Amotekun tell them they lie down.
God damn it.
Please don't shoot. Don't shoot. The other one that said he didn't know how to shoot.
No.
Initially he waited. But when the sound of the gun was becoming too much, he ran into the bush with his military uniform. They catch him and he said,
can you imagine that?
He didn't know how to handle gun. No. They only give us uniform to come here. What a joke.
And it now smears the whole attempt, the whole, you know, clamor for Yoruba nation. It smears it terribly.
I know.
You know? Yeah. Because they're going to say, okay, now like this, and I want to do Yoruba nation, now like this. I mean, it's a shame, Baba.
Look at them. I mean, even at these ones, they won't get us Yoruba nation. Now these ones, now like this one, and some people don't even understand the psychological impact of this generally. Now, take for example, they demolished the house. They said they found soldier uniforms, right? They demolished the entire house, and they said they demolished this house because some people were planning to start Yoruba nation. They said that they demolished this house because some people are announcing Yoruba nation. So if you don't want your house to be demolished like this, don't rent your house to any Yoruba nation, you know. If you don't want your child to be arrested and locked up as a terrorist, don't allow them to follow Yoruba nation. No. So when people said we should be grateful that these guys did something, now you see what they have done?
Exactly.
Oh, let us be happy that they did something.
But then
they did something. See what they have done now. It is called damage. But here we are, man.
But Baba, I don't blame those who bring up the conspiracy theory of it's most likely something that was organized by the establishment. I really don't, you know, I kind of see reasons in that. To be honest, I do, yes.
Right.
You know, just in a way to quell every agitation, so to speak. You know, just showing that if I do this kind of thing, see what the result is going to look like. You know, that's pretty much what I feel, Baba. I may be wrong, who knows, but
yeah, the point here is that you know, Baba, there is no fire. I mean, is that how they say there's no smoke without fire?
No smoke without fire, right? Baba. Correct.
So definitely some instances of things that happens. You could put all pieces together and kind of arrive at some you know, some conclusion, I would say. But yeah, it's not bad. But we will wait and see.
The Onidiri woman, no vex. The Onidiri woman self, first, you know, even get substance. That now one. I also even heard on, I can't recall which network said that even Abiola's son is owned her. I said he doesn't even know her as Abiola's wife. So I'm not like, where is all this connection coming from?
Somebody came on here and they came to correct me because I was like, are we sure? It was actually like Abiola's wife or just one of those who, like, you know, Abiola now. Abiola, when I was growing up, we were told that Abiola has so many wives, right? And when they say wife, they just call them his wives. He didn't really marry them. All it does is that the moment you say you are pregnant for Abiola, it will give you, I don't know if you heard the story too, it will give you 1 million naira back then, and it will give you a house.
I heard something like that.
And that's you stated, sorted as Abiola. So you can go about and say you are Abiola's wife or this. He may not even see you for years again. He may not even see your child. But if you say you are pregnant for Abiola, it will give you 1 million naira and it give you a house. And 1 million back in those days, but I'll be like 100 million now.
Better money now. That kind of thing. Not so now.
Well, anyway,
Baba,
Mommy, thank you so much.
Michael. By the way, my name is Sabi. Take care.
Okay, I'll keep it that way. Sabi with Sabi, Baba. You have a good one, okay?
I Sabi.
now, Sabi with Sabi. So I have another caller on the line. I do apologize once again to those of us who had that audio interruption. It's not far, it's not long. It's just about 40, 50 seconds, okay? And or maybe maximum of a minute. But let me speak to Austin here. Hello.
Hello, Mayagu. It's not Austin. This is MOG.
Oh, it is MOG. Oh, see me. You Germans, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fine. I started listening a little bit late, but I just picked some things. The last caller, what the last caller said, because of this Onitire stuff, for me, I believe that thing is staged, because when you listen to their interviews, they are not sounding like hardened people that can go for such a mission. So before you can bring people out for such mission, those guys, the people must be hardened. When they catch them, for them talking or maybe not speaking out, you can feel it. But this was, they are not anything. I believe this is staged. Even the house they demolished.
They brought them from Igbuora or somewhere in your state. They are like from a place where they don't even have a clue of what they are going there to do per se. Until when they saw guns and they were like, they want to kill us again. Why they want to? I know. So you might be right.
Yeah. So then my second thing is that about Reno or Mokre. That like the last caller said, that guy is not a discussion. So nobody should discuss about that. I pity people that always go there out there on tweet and reply him or engage him. I see him as a child. I see him as a baby living in an adult body. That's what that's how I'm seeing him. He made himself. Sometimes he does a lot of things I've done. He never behaved like an adult. Then lastly, let me just give it quick. Like the last guy the one guy that called saying about the credit stuff, Igbo people business, doing this, doing that. I saw that he called back immediately and you stopped him.
Because of our time, it's unfair to other people who have not called you, right? For somebody to call twice and be responsible, it's unfair to people who never called.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that some people have listened to you for more than 10 years, and they are still having this mentality.
It's a tough one.
They are still having this. They still having this mentality. You see, so no need of complaining about Nigeria working or what to do, even the separation itself. So because these people could listen to you for years, and they still have this type of mentality against each side. I met a Fulani guy here in Germany. I was surprised. A Fulani from Nigeria, not even from Mali or wherever. He said he came back from Nigeria, that he's not going back there again. The guy was telling me what I'm complaining about is what he was complaining about. Man, I was shocked. So
there are those who are Fulanis. There are those who are Hausas, even within Nigeria. Yeah, that honestly speaking, right? They wish they could tell all of us how what do you call it? How traumatized they are. Because let me tell you that. Let me tell you something they know. They know that this whole thing is politically sponsored. It's terrorism, the whole profiling. They know. But to them, they know that
even the hardship.
You get what I mean? Like the Fulanis. I'm not talking about the terrorist one now. I'm talking about those ones who are like normal Fulanis that we all know exist as well, right? So they themselves know that there's nothing they can do to cleanse themselves of this stigma. Because the government that was supposed to help them go after the Fulani terrorists, they decided to shield them. And to the rest of Nigerians and Africans, Fulanis, whether they are carrying gun or not, they are terrorist enablers. So if you meet them one-on-one, they will tell you their frustration, their total disappointment, but nobody's listening to them. Nobody even believe they exist.
Because all my belief that they never traveled. They cannot come out to hustle with us. They cannot run away, escape the way we escape.
Muhammad,
I saw this one
with me when I was doing agency work, clearly, right there with the NHS. Muhammad, amazing guy. I won't say more than that, but amazing guy. The guy is from Kaduna, and he's a Fulani. Oh, go on, Baba.
Yeah. So everybody's suffering in that country. Nobody's lesser. Nobody's higher. So for that guy, when I was listening to him, I feel ashamed because I listening to you alone, sir. I even try to pity you because your side, you know.
Him, but it's a tough one.
No. I'm talking about psychologically. You doing this thing every day. Try to mold people. Try to do a lot of sanitization, and some people are still in this ditch. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, look at his what he said. That one guy did business with Igbo man for 15 years, and because of credit, they did not give him credit. But somebody just finished with from that. They gave him credit. Let me tell you, I hope he's listening. Anybody that is having a business with Igbo man and the turn up is good, and you're sincere and honest, my brother. If you want for life, they don't joke with that.
No.
Okay, this guy that is newly the client now, maybe he's surviving on the grace of his own organ, the antecedent of his own organ,
not just because. Exactly. I wanted to try to make him see, like, without having to, nullify his experience, because I want people to know something, okay? Whenever we are trying to disagree with people, right, we should not automatically think they are making up the story. Because we should ordinarily believe that that's their own experience, okay? Oh, your experience with them, right? Fine, great. It's your experience. I'm not nullifying it. But could you look at it from this other way again? Like, say, somebody was there 15 years. What could have gone wrong between them? Is he owing them? Has he been, like, having some outstanding payment he's not been paying? And all of that stuff. Did you look at it that way? What about this new Igbo guy? Okay, let's take away the fact that he's Igbo. You said he called somebody. That means there must be somebody that is like a guarantor that they know. And he gave his word that he should give him. So why don't you look at it that way without looking at it as if Igbo's favoring Igbo and not favoring Yoruba? I wanted to start that chat with him earlier, but no, he's so confused. Like, no, I know what I'm saying. I'll stay away.
Last December, I wanted to buy a cow far away from my town. I just called my friend, my Hausa friend. The only thing he told me, are you there? I said yes. He now said, a cow of 800,000. I bought it 640. I did not pay any alada. I did not pay anything. I only paid for the transportation. He now called me, just stand there. Somebody will come and meet you there. Immediately, somebody came and meet me there. And that person took me around and bought the cow for me. They were like, oh, you're friend to this one, you're friend to this one. So in business, once you are honest, nobody cares where you're coming from. Nobody thinks about that. But in the morning, in the morning session, one guy called in. The guy said something that touched me because I wasn't paying attention on the reading. After Sham, then I think the guy now called in. He was sounding so depressed, He now said about the whole thing. He now said, there's no way, because of the current situation we found ourselves now, how deep the situation has gone. He has not sure. He's not sure that we are going to come out from this early. Very soon.
It was like he thought about it so deep, and he said, "Now he understands why we are where we are, and he's afraid. He's not sure we can come out of it."
through the politics, military, with the Westerners staged all those things.
Yes.
And he said the most painful thing here is that these current politicians we have here, they now started using that method of the white, and the white don't need to be physical again. They don't need to plot anything again. They now have the group of people they will use to plot this shit and deal with us very well. So how can we come out? And this kind of circle, they don't know tribe. Because we will see Sanusi daughter marrying. We will see
Gandola's son marrying Ajimobi's daughter. Tinubu's son marrying Akpabio's daughter. Yeah. Like that, they continue to do that all around to keep their circle.
And when they're doing this, no religion is there. Christian or Muslim is there.
Nothing.
No tribe is there. And when there's a book, I think maybe you will bring that book.
Right.
Q 1966. The same name that is in that book is still the same name I'm hearing. Not even that, and maybe people that answer similar name. No. The same people, the same lineage, the same family. So that is what I want to say. Thank you so much, Mayegu.
You know, you are so welcome. And thank you very much for all your own perspective to this. You will be my last caller tonight. And it's been a wonderful night for all of us anyway. So thank you for making it so too. Now, this is where we're going to draw the curtains now. I am so sorry once again for that. For number one, for late start, and number two, for that interrupted audio. So if you have been seated there for 3 hours all night, then I have a special thanks for you too. Like always, don't miss next one. Okay. Like this broadcast, share it, subscribe to my channel, right? Set your notification on. We will do this again tomorrow. But if you wake up early enough tomorrow, you could join me in the continued reading of this historical piece, A Fatherless People. A Fatherless People. The secret story of how the Nigerians missed the road to the promised land. Thank you, everyone, and you all have a wonderful night. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara yìí.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Mayegun Diary politico.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Mayegun Diary ayé bí nọ́mbà 1.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Mayegun ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Mayegun ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Mayegun máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń gba rìbá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àníyàn sọ́ra jù.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́run ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́, ó ti jọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ bùyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o, ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á.